We're going to take a brief look at EUR USD. That's EUR USD Analysis Today. And we've got a daily chart up here of the euro versus US dollar. We have a 5-day moving average in green, a red 20-day moving average, and a blue 200-day moving average. Again, this is a daily chart. In a minute, we're going to go to the hourly chart. Let's take a look real quick. We can see we're clearly in a bear market. We're way below the 200-day moving average, and we continue to make new lows, fresh lows as of today for this cycle. You can see we broke through the 200-day moving average back here about the middle of June, and we've been in the bear market ever since. This blue line again is a 200-day. We can see we're getting a tremendous distance from the 200-day, so it wouldn't be unreasonable to expect a rally similar to the one we got here, the one we got here, the one we got here. Whenever the price gets significant distance away from the 200-day moving average, either above or below, you're going to get a rally at some point coming back, and these are fairly predictable. You can see it's been correcting fairly regularly, coming right back along a trend line on these tops, but it's really just testing and seeing how strong this short interest is. Comes down, goes too far, gets oversold, comes back up, they start selling it again. So that's all that's going on here, but it's a great way to look visually and use a 200-day moving average to keep a visual. You can actually build a computer program on this. We've done it, and it tests out that once it gets too far away from the 200-day, it's going to come back. It's just a question of how far it comes back and when, but it is tradable if you build your own trading systems to test it. As I say, we have done it. Let's take a closer look and see that today we're making slightly little new lows here at about 0.986 on the euro versus the dollar, and it looks like, again, we're below the 5-day moving average, the 20-day moving average, and significantly below the 20. So we could easily make new lows today, but I suspect, as you can see, we're beginning to flatten out here a little bit. We may be putting in a bottom here. We'll have to wait a little bit and see, but we're definitely not making these sharp declines that we've made earlier. You can see it put in a little sideways action here, made a bottom and rallied back up. It looks like it's trying to do that right now. A little bit of sideways action, putting in a little bottom, and I suspect we're going to get a rally up to this 1.02 level. That's my best guess for entertainment purposes only, my opinion, but I think we're probably going to get a rally to this 1.02 level here probably by mid-September. I'd be surprised if we didn't, but that's just my guess. Let's switch over to the 1-hour chart here real quick. We can see this is a same thing, euro versus the dollar. Again, EUR USD and is a symbol, and this is a cash forex. We're looking now at the same moving averages. Green is 5, red is 20, and blue is a 200-day moving average, but we're looking at an hourly chart. You can see I normally don't pay a whole lot of attention to a 200-day moving average on an hourly chart, but the currencies have been following them here recently. You can see we broke through here. Again, hourly chart came across sideways, tested it, broke down again, and here we had a really good test of it, broke down, and today we're making a sharp, almost parabolic move in reverse and putting in new lows. These moves are almost never sustainable, but you can lose a heck of a lot of money playing games with them, but trying to pick a bottom with them. But what's going on here right now, it looks to me to be a blow-off test to the bottom. But again, I wouldn't get in front of it. I wouldn't try to pick a bottom here, but that's just me for my opinion, it's my opinion for entertainment purposes only. Let's take a look real quick and see what's going on. We're below the 5-day, below the 20, below the 200. So we're definitely in a bear market chart as well on this daily chart. Let's go down and see what RBAM Research has to say about it. We cover algorithmically generated entry prices for forex. Here's cash forex for today. Here's the euro. The 1-day column you can use to day trade, assuming your own analysis validates it. You can't use anything on here for anything other than entertainment purposes, but if you're going to look at it for entertainment purposes, for day trading, you can look at the 1-day column. We can check this out here and take a look and see the algorithm's indicating short at 0.99019. So let's take a look at 0.9901. See how that would have worked out so far. This bar right here is 0.9905, and then below 0.98. So this would be the bar, 0.9901, and you could have made some money today, whatever that is. What is that? 15 pips or more, something like that. I don't have a calculator, but roughly, you'd make some pips today. theoretically, if using these algorithmically generated prices. Again, they're not 4-day trading, but you can usually use the 1-day columns if you know what you're doing, if you have trading experience, and of course you have to rely on your own judgment and not ours. But that's what we look like today on the euro versus the USD, EUR USD, and I think that you're again on an hourly chart. Just like the daily chart, we're getting too far away. You can see when we got about this distance to here, we rallied back. I suspect we're going to get a rally right around this 0.993 level, somewhere around in there. And we could get that as early as today, maybe tomorrow, but that's my best guess. That does not mean we can't go lower from here. It's just we're getting a little bit oversold from what I can see on a 1-hour chart. Keep in mind, sometimes these things will really sell off on an intraday basis, and you have to trade at your own risk. Let's go down and take a look. You can get all of these algorithmically generated prices that I showed you earlier. These cash forex prices, you can get them at rbamresearch.com. Absolutely free, no credit card required. In addition to the major forex pairs, we cover 190 stocks, BTC crypto, and the most liquid futures. Everything but the stocks are going to show you some longs and shorts. The stocks are usually just longs. rbamresearch.com, there's a link in the description below. You just go and sign up, get them absolutely free, no credit card required. And if you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that. Please leave us a great comment in the comment section. If you have a way for us to improve these videos, we'd love to hear it. And keep in mind that everything you hear and see on here, including entry prices, are for entertainment purposes only. You have to do your own analysis. Everything we say is for opinion only, and you can't use our information for anything other than entertainment, and you definitely trade at your own risk.